Hello, my name is Michael Lee. I'm a solutions engineer at DJI. You may have heard of concepts like drone mapping, photogrammetry, 3D modeling, or digital twins. But what are these concepts, and how can they benefit your industrial application? Well, first, let's take a closer look into the specific domain of land surveying and how drone mapping has changed this industry. For a land surveying project, surveyors used to carry heavy ground devices such as total stations to the field for measuring terrain data. This may involve walking in dense vegetation or climbing up hills. Now, with the ability to use drones for mapping, the fieldwork of surveyors can be far more efficient and safer than before. Here's an example of using drones to survey a railroad track. It took only 20 minutes with the DJI M300 RTK and the P1 camera to capture the data of a 300-meter railroad track. While the traditional methods could take at least 2 to 3 hours at a higher cost, the accuracy of drone mapping can be reached about 2 centimeters, which is comparable to the accuracy of ground GNSS methods. To start, it's important to understand a key concept called photogrammetry, which is the science of making measurements from photographs. The fundamental principle used in photogrammetry is triangulation. By taking photographs from at least 2 different locations, lines of sight can be developed from each camera to points on the object. These lines of sight are mathematically intercepted to produce 3-dimensional coordinates of the points of interest. Photogrammetry processing softwares like DJI Terra will calculate the location from one feature, then the next, and so on until it's covered your entire work site. This happens millions of times to generate a point cloud or a 3-dimensional set of points. Then the points are connected by geometric shapes like lines or surfaces to form a more realistic 3D model. So how does one obtain the drone images of a specific area or building? The great thing is that you can automate the mission with ground control software like DJI Pilot to fly a set area taking photos with a predefined overlap. One of the standard automated mission flights you will see is called the lawnmower pattern, where the drone flies back and forth, covering new ground on each pass. Many people think you need to have professional survey knowledge to map with drones, but the reality is anyone can create realistic 2D maps and 3D models with proper training and technique. These deliverables are useful in a variety of industries. Let's cover a few examples. After a natural disaster, search and rescue teams can use a drone to quickly generate a 3D model of the site to assess structural damage, plot rescue missions, navigate hazards, and predict areas that may be at risk in the future during post-disaster analysis. In the event of a traffic accident or train derailment, drones can assist with accident reconstruction by speeding up the ability to reopen a road or track while providing a full picture of the scene. 3D models and 2D models are measurable formats that represent the world, allowing analysis by investigators to be made after the fact. In construction and mining, drones are used to visualize progress and determine stockpile volume metrics by measuring specific portions of a 3D model, which is impossible from a single photo or panorama. Digital twins continue to grow in value within the utility company by helping decision makers easily assess current assets for planning or analysis, whether it is determined if new components can fit in a current section of a natural gas terminal or measuring a component on a cell tower. Ultimately, with these examples, you can see that drone mapping has 3 major advantages. 1. Reduce field time and surveying costs. 2. Obtain data of inaccessible or dangerous areas. 3. Produce measurable results. If you are interested in learning more about drone mapping with one of our industry-leading drones like the Phantom 4 RTK or Matrice 300 RTK, we have linked to additional materials to help you get started in the video description. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel to learn more about commercial drone applications, best practices, and user stories. If you like this video or if you have a suggestion, make sure to drop a comment in the section below.